Hey guys, I think it's about time. Yeah, I think it's about time because things are getting aligned, man. Things are getting aligned. You know when you're starting to get ready to go to a party. You have taken your time. You took your time during the day to make sure your dress is ready, your suit is ready, the palms, the shoes are all shiny and everything. You've done everything you needed to do. You went to the barber. You went to, you made sure you took a shower. With a very interesting smell. You have your perfume, your cologne, whatever it is, and then when the time has come for you to start getting out to go to the party and have a fun and good time, you get that excitement. I do believe we are kind of at that same time when it comes to our favorite AMC stock starting to run, because I shared with you yesterday or the day before yesterday, because yesterday was a little bit of a hectic day, so I didn't post out any videos there. But I do believe we're on a cusp, as I mentioned in my last video, on something this thing about to run. And we do have another confirmation on that I want to bring to your attention, guys, and it's coming from Dave Lauer. According to analysis from Buy Internet, shorts are underwater in AMC, and they are deeply underwater in GameStop. The squeeze prices, meaning the price at which the shorts are losing a ton of money, are $23.51 for AMC and $16.46 for GameStop. What is the current price of AMC again? $25.46 and counting. $25.46 and counting. All right. So for GameStop, it's even way higher because GameStop is right there at $40. But at 16, they are already losing a ton of money. Now, if you also kind of recall, I shared this with you, which is kind of what we call a golden cross. The golden cross is where when we have all of these three lines representing the moving average, all right, that are crossing at the very same time. And the last time we had it, AMC went on a huge run. All right? That was back in June 2021. So are we on the cusp of seeing this again? Definitely, because this information coming from Buy Internet is definitely adding to the fact that we do have a big shorts in the name of Susquehanna. We shared this on Monday or Tuesday, that are in the water to about $48 billion. $48 billion. All right. Now, when you look at something else, the volume on AMC, the volume is going back and it's still steady. Just look at today's price action. Today, we almost gained 10% and the market reversed from the highs of the day, but AMC did not. It's a pretty strong statement there when it comes to the volume still being up and the share price continuing to rise. Now, when I look at two main things, what is going on in the markets, plus what we already know and where I do see the markets going, there are two things I want us to look at which can kind of support and facilitate this upcoming run-up into AMC. The first thing is inflation has peaked, likely based on what we heard from the CPI and the PPI. It means inflation is going back down. But because inflation is going back down, people are feeling more comfortable now putting money back into the markets. That's why for the last 2 days, the market has been running a lot. And I do believe that is going to continue, to do so. But what is the interesting part is, in times where inflation are now cooling off, companies that are going to be a lot more bought by funds are companies where people are going to be more likely to spend money because inflation is coming back down. Consumers will feel a lot more better at spending the money because prices are going down. All right. So AMC as a movie theater is definitely part of that. So bunch of funds, ETFs, mutual funds, pension funds, I do expect them to start buying up AMC in bulk. So that will add to the additional pressure. And that's why I do believe that the volume can continue to stay high for the remaining coming days and possibly weeks that will sustain the huge run that we're about to expect. Now, the other thing is, as the markets goes up and up and up, we will definitely see shorts being fried along the way. And as shorts gets fried along the way, definitely we will see some of these pains getting to materialize into the price continuing to rise and rise and rise. So we're definitely on the cusp of an option chain there. And I mean, a gamma squeeze, meaning the price at which options were supposed to close for tomorrow are definitely looking way better than they were. But if you look now at where AMC was just a year ago, all right? Just a year ago. Let me go to maybe the one to date, the year to date. So on the year to date, we do have a strong resistance, not as strong, but we need to close, and this is the scenarios following what I just mentioned that we need to see happening for the run to continue to be high and maybe see the 40s. All right. So first thing, as we hit 27, all right, right now, if we hit 27, definitely, and by hit, I mean we close at 27 or above 27, we will definitely see another run supported by the two main reasons and definitely the market, a direction I just mentioned to go past the 30s, because if you see here between the 30s and what here, the 40s, there is not much resistance. The main resistance, as you can see here, boom, 30, and then boom, 29.44. So we need to at least close above 27 to see people getting a lot more comfortable, to see volume continue to be high, and to see fear of missing out day traders, swing traders to start chasing these, because they will get that confirmation that, hey, this thing is about to run. Because look, these guys are the one looking at these charts, the technicals. They look at these and they see that, you know what, maybe I can jump back here in this stock just because I look from my radars and things are looking pretty good, So if we can get to that 30s, definitely I can see this hitting the 40s. Now, that is not guaranteed because life doesn't happen just the way you want. If it was, we'll already be rich now by then, and nobody will be putting out videos on AMC. But if it doesn't, then it will strongly, there's also a high chance of this kind of reversing a lot more, like brutally. So that's not what we want to see, but it's a possibility, because you want to be expecting for the best, but also be preparing for the worst. That has been the motto on this channel for the last, 2 years or so, especially when it comes to AMC stock. So when I look at all of these, folks, I can't help but be excited. But also, can AMC be definitely trading around going from 20s to 2500s like AKD, HKD did, or maybe AMTD or MEGL? Definitely. But it can also not go beyond $100 a share. Why? Just because for the 2 last years we've been here in this short squeeze play, we've seen nothing but amounts of shenanigans never seen before ever in the history of the stock market, just because they don't want to lose. The shorts don't want to lose. The big boys with the big pockets. So why should they be different now? Well, things definitely are looking a lot more better for us and worse for them, but it doesn't change the fact that they might still pull something. That's why I want to be cautiously optimistic. But when I look at the fundamentals, I look at the market, I look at the charts, I look at the technicals, I look at the volume, I look at the sentiment, I look at where AMC is definitely heading towards the very short future, it's definitely bright. But I mentioned, expect for the hope, but be also prepared for the worst.